I have literally tried to record this video 15 times. That is not a joke. Please help. What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotics, bringing you our Week 5 battle for the IBL. Today we're facing off against the New York Metagross, coached by Ultra Player. Josh is a very, very good battler, guys. We actually played in VP4G Next Generation, where we picked up a very, very nice win there. I believe that was Week 3, if I'm not mistaken. But he had a very scary team there, and he has a very scary team here. And let's go over what he actually has, because he's got a couple things that we have no switch-ins to, and the other things we can't stop with our offensive power. So, our undefeated streak looks like it's going to come to an end this week. But let's get into what we actually have. So, our opponent has a Hoopa with Z move. That thing is a threat. I believe it is kicking ass right now. That's the best way I can put it. He's got a Mega Beam Sword, which we really don't have many options for because our Flying type is non-existent, and our Psychic type is an Uxie, which doesn't have the greatest offensive power. So, moving on though, he has a Donphan, a Mihi Lego, Klefki, Ambipom, Arachnid, Primate, Charizard, and Shelgon. The Shelgon is a little bit of a meme pick, but it's also like he doesn't have a dragon, so take Shelgon, it's bulky, gets toxic, protects. I don't know, this thing isn't that amazing. He brought last week, I'm pretty sure, so let's see if we can pick up a win with what we actually have. So our team is Extra with Z-moves, T-Tar, Tangrowth, Florges, Mismagius, Uxie, Blaziken with Z-moves, Porygon-Z, Samurott, and Mega Ampharos. Let's get into what we actually brought though. So to start off, we have our Excadrill here, Doug, with the Groundium Z, Earthquake, Rock Slide, Rapid Spin, and Swords Dance. I was really debating running Iron Head over Rapid Spin. I actually decided to run Iron Head over Rapid Spin, but Pedro said, you know what, run Rapid Spin, and he's part of my front office, he's one of my friends, I take his opinion into consideration, so I decided to say, you know what, let's just go Rapid Spin, even though I had a gut feeling to run Iron Head. But let's move on. We also have enough speed. I don't know what it's for, but at +2, I believe we outspeed. I believe it's Scarf and Lego. I think that's what it is. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Anyways, Earthquake, Rock Slide, Rapid Spin, Swords Dance, like I said, at +2, or Z Earthquake always will kill a Mega Beam Sword 100% of the time. So that's that. We then have Littlefoot here, our T-Tar, Smooth Rock with Sandstream, Stone Edge, Earthquake, Ice Beam, and Stealth Rock. Max HP, 12 in attack, 20 special attack, 220 in special defense with a positive boosting nature. That's so that we aren't 3 killed by anything the Mihi Lego could do to us. Yeah, we then also have 4 EVs in speed with the minus nature. That makes it so we can outspeed the Donphan by 1 point, and at that point we're not sacrificing any offensive prowess. So that's that right there. Moving on though, we have Trick Room Tails, TR Tails here, our Uxie, Colbur Berry with Zen Headbutt, Knockoff, U-Turn, and Memento. Speed is just there because it was left over. Defense, again, left over. But then we have enough HP and special defense so we can take a decent amount of hits. We can take whatever the Hoopa wants to throw at us from the dark side, because the dark move pool, because we do have our Colbur Berry. And the rest is to attack. And the attack side is important because with this spread, we always OHKO max HP Hoopa after Rock with the spread, even though I don't think I'm bringing anything. Oh no, yeah, I do. My T-Tar has Rocks. Sorry about that, but like I was saying, so U-Turn is there. We OHKO a Hoopa that is max HP with U-Turn after Rocks 100% of the time, and if he is not max HP, then we OHKO that thing with U-Turn, so that's great there. Moving on though, we have Rapunzel, our Tangrowth, Rocky Helmet, Giga Drain, Knockoff, Rock Slide, and Earthquake. Max defense, just so we can take hits from the Arachnid better. This is really the only thing we have to take hits from Arachnid, and it's weak to one of its stabs. The only good thing is it's only got 70 base attack, and Lunge and Leech Life aren't going to do that much to us because of that. But if we were weak to water, then this thing would not be a switch-in. So yeah, I mean, let's move on though. This attacking coverage does damage to everything except for really the Venusaur. I just got to switch on something else to take hits from that thing because that thing's a threat. Moving on though, we have our Mega Ampharos here, Pantene Dream, fresh off of a 5-kill week last week. Signal Beam, Volt Switch, Dragon Pulse, and Thunder Wave. I'm really enjoying using this thing. I can't really remember what the speed is for, to be honest, but it's a speed creeping something by a few points just in case. We then have max special attack, so we can hit things really hard with Dragon Pulse and Volt Switch. Signal Beam is there, so we can hit the Hoopa really hard, of course, and yeah, T-Wave's there too, slows things down, mostly his offensive threats though. Then we have Dr. Penfield, our Porygon-Z. This is what I'm naming my Porygon-Z Dr. Penfield now, because Dr. Penfield worked with seizures in the brain and stuff like that, and a lot of people are naming this thing Seizure, so I don't know. Anyways, we have Tri-Attack, Signal Beam, Hidden Power, Fire, and Trick. Debating between adaptability and download, but Josh is a good player, so he'll know to make sure that he can put as much special defense, make the special defense be 1 point higher when he can, and because of that, I don't think running download is a really good idea. So Obviously, Tri-Attack I think is going to be my best bet right here. Anyways, yeah, that's that's that. Anyway, so we have Trick there to deal with some walls and we can cripple them like Shelgon, like the Klefki, like the Arachnid even, or the Ambipom, Primate, Charizard, basically everything except for the Nihilego, and physically and especially offensive Hoopa U can be tricked and tricked effectively. So that's that. Let's move on though, because now we have the battle, so hopefully stick around for that. Okay, ladies and gents, here we are back with the battle. As you can see, he brought the Ambipom, Nihilego, Mega Venusaur, Donphan, Arachnid, and the Klefki. Things I'm worried about, the Arachnid, Nihilego, Mega Venusaur, Donphan. But as you can see, he did not bring the Hoopa U, so that's awesome. Now basically makes our Uxie the most expendable member of the party. We can probably go for a Memento and then sweep with our Excadrill in the sand, and that's honestly I think what my play is going to be here. So let's move on to the battle, guys. I lead off with my Mega Ampharos because that thing can hit everything pretty hard and make sure it's a decent amount of speed. It hits everything really hard, and I want to make sure that as long as we hit things hard, we can really put a hole into his team. That's the plan right now. Here comes our shiny Mega Ampharos. He's going to send out TTT, or to the top, which is his Ambipom, after Joey Pokegame series. So I'm going to Mega Evolve and go for the T-Wave here. It really doesn't matter what I went for because he's going to click Fake Out. Like, it's going to happen. So Fake Out comes out, of course, and you're going to see this does a decent amount of damage. It's about 60 points to us. 50 points, and that shows me he's Silk Scarf pretty much, so I'm going to go for the Dragon Pulse now with Switch. It does the most damage to his team, and he sends in his Venusaur, and this is a 2-hit KO from his range, well, from full, so look at this. Damn, that's a lot of damage. Anyways, he's not going to switch out. I'm going to go for the Volt Switch here because I was thinking he's going to Mega Evolve, he's going to gain back some stats, and he won't be in range, so he'll be in range still. So you can see that did a shit ton of damage to that Klefki. I'm going to go into Dr. Pencil now because a Tri-Attack will take this thing out from this range, and Tri-Attack is not really resisted by anything on his team except for the Nihilego, but he goes for the Calm Mind. So a very interesting play on his part. I mean, it's cool, he's going to live this hit, but it's still 2-hit KO from here. So Tri-Attack comes out, and of course, he is Wiki Berry, meaning he recovers back 50% of its health. So good play on his part, really cool. I go for the Tri-Attack again, and because I was sped there, that means he's going to attack me. And he also Dazzle Beam, and look how much this does. That's a lot of damage for Klefki. Anyways, I'm going to go for it again, and he reveals a Recycle. So I know 3 of his moves now, and well, this thing is just a pain in the ass right now. Oh my god, I actually hate it. Anyways, Tri-Attack comes out, and we do a ton of damage to it, and at this point here, I don't really know what to do, but I paralyze him. So I'm going to say, though, if we didn't paralyze him, my only options were to just beat it down with my T-Tar pretty much, beat it down with my Excadrill. Even if he did have Magnet Rise, we could have definitely pulled through. But at this point here, he's going to go for Recycle, Breakthrough Paralysis again, and we're going to go for another Tri-Attack here. And I believe we bring him pretty low right now because it's going to do a lot of damage. Anyways, so Tri-Attack comes down. I'm just going to keep Tri-Attacking because eventually he's going to get paralyzed. And if I didn't paralyze him, then a Crit would be coming. If I didn't do either or, then I would probably switch out and do something else because I wouldn't let him set this +6 on me just for free. Tri-Attack comes out, and we end up critting him right here, and that's really unfortunate for him because that goes through his stat increases, and that will take him out. So it really does suck for our opponent, but I mean, it was coming. If you're going to set up, yeah, it's gonna hurt you. Anyways, at this point here, he switches into his Nihilego, and I go into my T-Tar, and T-Tar will set up the Sandstream, and this is my answer to this thing, and he's going to go for the Grass Knot, so good prediction on his part. This is a decent amount of damage to our T-Tar here, doing about, what, a bit over a third, so he doesn't want to be hit with the Earthquake, but I'm going to go for the Ice Beam, predicting the incoming Venusaur, and we do catch it, thankfully, and this thing gets brought all the way down, and hopefully he's in range of sand. He is not, unfortunately, so he will die to the next sand hit. But I'm going to switch out, I'm going to go straight into TR Tails. My Uxie has the least value on my team right now, so I can, even if he does go for the Leech Seed, we can go for the U-Turn. If he goes for the Giga Drain, it's not going to get him back too much, and at the same time, if he goes for the Synthesis, then we'll be able to KO him back with the Sand Headbutt. But he goes for the Giga Drain here, brings himself back up to a decent amount of HP. He gets hit with the Sand, of course, just like we do, and he's going to be brought down to about 2%, 3%. I go for the U-Turn here, he's in range, and it froze. Oh my god, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, sorry about that, but I go for the U-Turn like I said, and hopefully we don't have any more, like, lagging. I don't know why it froze there, but whatever. I'm going to switch out now. I go into Pantene Dream here is my only real option because I don't want anything else to get chipped down, and this thing does outspeed the majority of his team still, so I want to make sure I can potentially take things out. But he's going to go into to the top here, his Ambipom, and I'm going to switch out into my Tangrowth. It's a really good option. We have the Rocky Helmet, of course, to take Fake Out, and he's going to take about, what, 25% here with Fake Out, with Sandstorm plus Rocky Helmet. So yeah, I'm happy with that. And look at this, he goes for the knockoff here to knock out a Rocky Helmet. I'm going to go for the Rock Slide. Probably my best play there because of the incoming Arachnid potential. I didn't want to deal with that thing that much. So he hits with the Sandstorm again, just like we do, and he's now at about like 35%. I'm gonna go for the knockoff here. It's my best play because he doesn't want to switch out to something else. And we do take out this Ambipom. Now I'm thinking he's gonna go into his Donphan here. Maybe he's gonna go into the Lego to pick up the kill, but he goes into the Donphan. And the Donphan comes out, and I can live anything that's not a gunk shot. But of course, he has gunk shot. So our good prep on our opponent's part, that thing takes us out, and he's actually going to reveal that he's going to be Life Orb here. So that does a that's pretty strong right there. Anyways, I go into my Porygon-Z here. I can go for the Tri-Attack. It does a lot of damage to everything pretty much except for the Nihi Lego, but it could do some decent amount to him. I go for the Tri-Attack, and he will reveal to well, I'll crit him and I'll burn him first, but then he'll reveal to be Black Sludge here, and that's really unfortunate for our opponent because we got the crit and the hacks there. That's huge. I mean, it didn't really matter in the long run. Like, it didn't really matter, but at the same time, it really does suck. It's just demoralizing. So he's gonna go for the Sludge Wave here. That takes out our PZs if he went for it. So I decide to switch out and I go into my Uxie here because again, it's the least useful member on our team. I go for the knockoff. Now I'm going to switch into the Arachnid, and at this point here, I'm thinking I'm not going to sack this thing off right now, so I'm going to switch out into my T-Tar and be able to take whatever hit he wants to go for and be able to kill him back, unless he predicts and goes for the Grass Knot here, which honestly I don't know why he wouldn't do, but he's actually going to go for the Sludge Wave again, so great play on our part. We're able to predict that and be able to keep our Uxie alive, potentially preserve some differential right there. So I'm going to now go for the Earthquake here, just in case the just in case the Ice Beam wouldn't KO. But I go for Earthquake there. I don't know. Probably wasn't the best play. I think Ice Beam might have been the best play, but what are you gonna do? So in comes the, I believe, the Donphan now, and the Donphan can freely click Earthquake. Because he's Life Orb, I'm assuming he's gonna be speedy, so I want to make sure I can take this thing out, and I need a free sack to do that. So in will now come my Porygon-Z. That thing takes this thing out. It's a 2-hit KO on the Arachnid, so that thing is basically guaranteed to kill at this point. So I go for the Tri-Attack here, and we will take out the Donphan with this Specs Adaptability Boosted Tri-Attack here. So we're in a really great spot, guys. He's going to send in Bubbles, his final Pokemon. I'm going to click the Tri-Attack one more time. It does like 75%, I think. So look at this damage. That's huge. This mon has like 132 special defense. He goes for Liquidation as it freezes again. Woo! Okay, we're back after it freezes. Like I said, he goes to Liquidation, that kills my Porygon-Z, but now I have a free switch into either my Ampharos or my Excadrill, and I decided to give Excadrill the KO here. I could just go for the Z Earthquake, click the Tectonic Rage, and KO our opponent. But I mean, at this point here, it really doesn't matter what I went into. Both had sped, both took him out. So we're going to actually pick up here a nice 3-0 win. As you can see, this beautiful animation for this Tectonic Rage. And honestly, during the match, I was like, this won't kill. Oh my god, it's not going to kill. It's not going to kill. It's not going to kill. But he was in range 100% of the time, so we explode this freaking spider bug, and we pick up a nice 3-0 win. So GG to our opponents. The hacks on Klefki really did suck. He told me after the battle that the Klefki actually beat my entire team because I didn't have Earthquake, I didn't have Iron Head on my Excadrill, which is really unfortunate for my opponent. But I think I definitely had a way around it. I think he would have excuse me, he eventually would have been hacked, whether it was paralysis or not. And he, I believe, needed a lot of boost to be able to KO my Ampharos with Dazzling, so I could have always just paralyzed it with the Thunder Wave there, and then been able to eventually just go for Earthquakes enough times, and eventually he'll get paralyzed on the incoming Magnet Rise, and be able to take it out with that, because Dazzling is going to do very much to us. And I mean, if I get the +6, Rock Slide is going to do a lot of damage to his Klefki. Anyways, guys, that was the battle. Definitely unfortunate that our opponent got hacked out a decent amount this week, but that's the game we play, and we are 5-0. So I'm not going to say this win was the biggest, most amazing, deserving win for us, but I will take it, and we're slowly inching towards a really, really solid playoff push. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. We are doing really good for ourselves right now. I hope you guys enjoyed the the video that went up on, I believe it was Tuesday or Wednesday night, I don't remember, but I'll have another video like that up this Tuesday or Wednesday. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time.